Every civilization on Earth has collapsed. Egypt, gone. Rome, gone. Greece, gone. Mesopotamia, gone. But one survived. Not just survived. It's still alive, still worshipped, still practiced, by over 1 billion people, today. What do they know that everyone else forgot? Everyone told you religion is dying. Look around. Secularism is rising. Churches are empty. Ancient faiths are museum exhibits. Scientists say God is dead. Philosophers say meaning is constructed. The modern world has moved on. And yet, over 1 billion people wake up every morning, light a lamp, fold their hands, and whisper prayers that are 5,000 years old. Are they wrong? Are they simply behind? Or did they find something the rest of the world is desperately searching for right now? What Hinduism actually is. Most people think Hinduism is a religion, a set of rules, a list of gods, rituals you follow because your grandfather did. They are wrong. Hinduism is not a religion. It is a civilization's operating system, built over 10,000 years of experiment, failure, war, philosophy, and revelation. It doesn't tell you what to believe. It gives you a map and says, explore. You can believe in one God, 1,000 gods, no God, and still be Hindu. Name one other tradition on earth that says that. What they solved that we're still trying to figure out. Modern psychology discovered the ego in the 20th century. Hinduism described it, called it ahamkara, 3,000 years ago. Quantum physics is baffled by the nature of consciousness. The Upanishads answered it. Consciousness is not produced by the brain. Consciousness is the universe experiencing itself. Modern therapy tells you to accept impermanence. The Bhagavad Gita gave Arjuna the same teaching on a battlefield 5,000 years ago, and called it liberation. While the West was still figuring out that the earth was round, ancient India had already calculated the speed of light, the age of the universe, and the cyclical nature of time. They weren't primitive, they were early. Why people from every corner of the world are converting quietly. Something strange is happening right now. In Silicon Valley, in Berlin, in Sao Paulo, in Tokyo. Doctors, physicists, psychologists, artists, people with no Indian blood, no Indian family, are quietly turning toward Hinduism. Not because it's exotic, not because of yoga or meditation, though those are part of it, because it is the only tradition that looks at the human being and says, you are not broken, you are not a sinner, you are not limited, you are Brahman, the infinite itself, temporarily wearing a human body. When was the last time a belief system told you you were already divine? Why Hinduism survived when everything else collapsed? Egypt built its civilization around a pharaoh. When the pharaoh fell, Egypt fell. Rome built its civilization around an empire. When the empire fell, Rome fell. But Hinduism was never built around a single prophet, a single book, a single ruler. It was built around a question. Who am I? That question cannot be conquered. It cannot be burned. It cannot be colonized. It lives inside every human being who has ever drawn breath. That is why, after every invasion, every attempt to erase it, Hinduism rose again, because you cannot kill a question. And as long as human beings ask, who am I? Hinduism will be the answer. That is why Hinduism. If this opened something in you, subscribe. We go deeper every week. The Rishis left us a map. Let's follow it together.